Good day, everybody. How are you feeling with these? Yesterday was pretty intense energy-wise, so I don't know who out there was feeling it, but there were some major high spikes in the Schumann resonance, and that's some good English, major high spikes. A lot of shadows. It's a collective purging. Super collective. I felt it was like a collective purge of the sacral yesterday. That's why I felt very called to do the sacral light language. There's a lot of throat clearing going on. People needing to speak their truth and just be who they are and be okay with where you are and who you are at this moment. That's like the imperative thing. When we start Mercury retrograde, I'm having connection issues. When we start to doubt that we're at where we should be, when we start to look too far ahead, and I talk about this a lot, we come from a place of lack and a place of seeking. And the universe doesn't know what to do because it thinks it sees us not trusting and not flowing because we're looking 10 steps ahead, or we're comparing ourselves to others, or we're like, my goodness, why is my path so hard? Or why do I have to go through this? And my guidance to you is to look within and find the bliss in every moment, even though are not blissful. Sorry, this is going to be a really choppy video because it keeps cutting out. Some moments are not blissful. And it doesn't mean that you have to be blissful in those moments of sorrow or pain or fear or sadness, but pull yourself out of them, baby steps, and just find the gratitude and look back, even a few months in your life or a year ago and see how far you've come. And notice that it's all about upward progression, no matter how slow it is. It's about upward progression. And what'll happen is when we are in this place of lack or fear, not surrendering, we will close our heart centers off. And when we close our heart centers off, we turn off our ability to attract miracles and to manifest what we desire, because we put this energetic shield up in front of us that's like, no, stay out. Facebook Live. But yeah, so that was one message I wanted to share. Just keep opening that heart center. And it might not happen. Like if you're having a bad day, I understand. It's very difficult to open that heart center. But sleep on it, and sleep's the best reset, Set the intention before you go to bed at night to be able to reopen your heart center in the morning and wake up and make your lists of gratitude, whether it's in your head or written down. The next thing that keeps popping into my mind, and it's a sign I need to talk about it, is competition. So competition, what is competition? Well, competition comes from a place of lack. A lot of us are trained to be competitive in life. We need to beat everybody else around us or climb to the top. But really, the only person we should compete with is ourselves. Not even compete, just the only person we should be in any kind of competition with is the person we were yesterday. Trying to continuously level ourselves up and expand. The people around us, if you look in this 5D mentality, this 5D sphere that we're in now, we're all together. So if we're competing with somebody else, we're really just pushing ourselves down. If we're pushing somebody else down to get ahead, right? We're all in this together. So be kind, be loving, be compassionate, be reverent. Reverent is the word. Be reverent. If you don't know what it means, look it up, because it is the key to ascension, reverence. And if your gut tells you something isn't right, don't go with it. Speak your truth. Be okay with saying no, because your truth is not somebody else's truth. Your truth is your truth. And understand those twinges in your body that tell you, turn left or turn right or have a nap or clean up your house. Just follow those. Always follow those. It is so important to listen to your soul. When I do a playback of this, it's going to be so choppy. But it is so imperative. I have to look at the clock because I have something I have to get to, but I'm going to pull a quick law of attraction card. I just wanted to come and say hi because I haven't done a live for a few days. I had a really busy weekend. I wanted to do a couple lives this weekend, but I had classes all weekend. I was just looking at the calendar for what I'm going to schedule next, because the classes this weekend were just amazing, and the activation in the healing circle. So I'm going to run one next Thursday because it's the new moon. The new moon's coming in. So I will have a new moon circle. We'll be intention setting, and it's going to be a healing circle too. All my circles, moon circles, the guided meditations and activations are all healing. So I welcome anybody to come to that. I'll have the event up in the group tonight. I'm thinking I'll have some time tonight. So we're going to ask Spirit what's in our highest, best good to know today. And that one just fell out. So I guess this is our card. Spirit, what are you saying? I can focus specifically upon what I want. So this is it. Intention, focus specific. So it says you are bombarded by thought stimulation. And so, unless you give your attention to what you specifically want, you can be influenced by which surrounds you. Unless you are focusing on what is important to you, you can be stimulated by others' thoughts, which may or may not be important to you. So be aware, and those feelings, sometimes our feelings that we pick up are not ours. So that's the key to energetic integrity and sovereignty. My nose is running. I'm speaking my truth. My nose always runs when I channel. Energetic sovereignty. Just know your emotions versus somebody else's, and it's okay to take a step back. Take a salt bath. Ground yourself. Especially, we're all super sensitive and energetic beings. It's okay. It's okay to pull back and pull in for a little bit. Just make sure when you're doing it's for the right reasons and not to hurt somebody else. Make sure it's for you and not to harm anybody else around you. If you're doing it for you and it harms somebody around you, that's a different story because that's their stuff. But if you're pulling in because you're pissy at somebody, that's not what you should do. We need to, and have freak this Mercury retrograde. Excuse my mouth. Yeah, have a nap. If your body tells you to have a nap, have a nap. I am like I used to be an anti-napper because I'm like, oh my God, I have so much to do. And I'm not a huge napper, but I have had naps. And it's super, super important to, if you feel like you need to have a nap, or you feel like you need to eat some ice cream, or if you feel like you just need to pull back and watch TV, do it. I got to go now. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. I'm like tongue twisted now, so it's a good sign to go. But yes, I'll upload this to my YouTube channel too, so if anybody wants to watch it later, it'll be on there. Namaste. Have a great day.